Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video today. I am here to share another collaboration with you guys. This is the Anna Elizabeth Diamond Spells 2023 collaboration that is hosted by Poetspice here on the YT, and myself, as well as a lot of other wonderful, talented, creative ladies here on the YT are creating along with Poetspice for the rest of the year. So every second Friday of the month we will post our creations using something Annagriffin, elizabethcraftdesigns, if we have diamond press or spell binders, and you can also use other items as well, but those are the main four designers or different items that you definitely have to include, or one of those if you have it in your crafty stash. Now, if you would like to participate and play along, please use the hashtag Anna Elizabeth Diamond Spells, and that way you can play along by using that hashtag. And so I'm so excited to be here to be able to share my project with you guys. I have created a lot of wonderful cards, and these cards are going out to some of the family members, and I wanted to share my creations with you all today. So I hope you all are inspired, and just keep in mind that all of the wonderful talented ladies will be listed in the description box. Feel free to click on those links and go check them out to see what they have created so you can be inspired as well. So we post every second Friday again at 10 a.m. So I hope you guys continue to join us for the remaining of the year to be able to see what we have made and what inspires us to keep creating. And so I'm having so much fun in this collaboration. And so some of the items that I pulled out, I went ahead and I pulled out one of my stamp sets by Spellbinders, and this one is called New Start, and this happens to have a bunch of different beautiful butterflies on it, and it has some beautiful sentiments. And I used this one this go round. I wanted to definitely put this one to great use. This is one of my new stamp sets that's been added to my collection. There's some inspiration on the back for you there. And so I pulled that one out. I also chose to use Elizabeth Craft Design this go round, and I use this die set again. This one happens to be Dragonfly, and it's a beautiful cluster of dragonflies. You get 3 of them in this set. This is what they look like here, really nice. And then I also use this one right here, which happens to be the words for, which is called Remember. This one has a lot of different die sentiments on it, which is really great, and that's what they look like on the back, a really decent size. And I use this Crafted Square clear stamp. This is one of the new stamps that's at Dollar Tree that you can find in the Crafted Square section, and hopefully your Dollar Trees has received the new stamps. If they haven't, definitely be on the lookout. This has the dragonflies on there and a cute bunch of sentiments on there and a floral, so really nice. So I did use that. And then I pulled out my Tim Holtz, which happens to be these beautiful butterflies. This one is called Detail Butterflies Mini, and I use this sentiment stamp set, which is called My Sentiments Exactly. So this is one that I pulled out. I also grabbed one of my double stitch rectangle dies. That's one of the nesting dies in my crafty stash. And I pulled out some embossing folders this go round. This happens to be the Doris embossing folder. This one is called Butterfly Swirl, which is really awesome. You can see the design right there. And then I also pulled this one Doris embossing folder out, and this one is called Wildflower. And some of these may be a little hard to see, but you can see the image up here at the top. That's the wildflower one there, and that's the butterfly one there. So you can see those both together. So those are the things that I used to create with. And then I pulled out my VersaFine ink, which is a pigment for fine details. And I used a range of different diamond dots that's over here. I'm not going to go through them all, but I used 6 different colored diamond dots. And then my crafty tool that I got from a company that I'm collaborating with right now, which I absolutely love, that pickup tool. Alright, so now on for my creations. So I had to make a bundle of sentiment, well, not sentiment, but a bundle of sympathy cards. Lost a lot of family members this past month from both sides of the family, and my condolences and love definitely goes out to my family. So these are going to be coming to all of them. And so this is one of the cards here. This one says thinking of you on the front. You can see how I've used this embossing photo on the front, and I've embellished it with those diamond dots there. I've added this beautiful detailed butterfly by Tim Holtz. I added the diamond dots there, and the Thinking of You I stamped, and I added a diamond dot, and I used the stitching around the front panel on this card here and outlined it with another color to bring that color out even more, using the butterfly for the same color. That's what the front looks like. And I love the detail of that embossing. That really did a lot for this card here. In the inside, you can see how I use the beautiful stamp right here, which happens to be the Spellbinder's butterfly in the inside of the card, as well as the sentiment. It says, during this very difficult time, with fond remembrance and deepest sympathy. So that's what that looks like there. And on the back, I stamped the Inspired by Life, Created by Hand, and I signed my card. So that's the first one there. And I made some other ones that's identical to this one here. And the next one I made is a pink one. And then my butterflies all are lifted up. So I made them to where they all, and I love the way that looks. I just think the butterfly definitely is a great embellishment or a wonderful, beautiful inset to add on the front of a sympathy card. So that's why I chose to add this one here. You can see how I also use a beautiful pink color, and I outlined it, did it similar to the blue one there. And then we also have the inside of the card, which is the same, and that's the back there. And then in addition to making that one, I also decided to make a yellow one as well. And this is the yellow one here. Look how gorgeous. And this one, the diamond dots here have a sparkle to them, so they shine a little bit more. And similar to the blue and the pink one there. And the inside, same thing. And on the back, same thing. And then my other two I made, these are both the same, but I'm still going to show both of them. These cards here are where I use the other embossing photos, which happens to be the wildflowers. And I use Elizabeth Craft Design Sentiment with Sympathy, and I cut it out in gold. I used the Elizabeth Craft Design Dragonflies, and I embellished the dragonflies by adding the diamond dots to them. And that's what these cards look like here. I also used the double stitching around this panel, as well as a black outline to bring out the butterflies even more. And I just think the outline definitely kind of divides it up and just add a great little detail there to make the card come together. And you can see how that sparkles and how that looks. And that is also raised and lifted up. And in the inside, I have used a Dollar Tree dragonfly stamp, and they stamp out really nice. And it says, our love and thoughts are with you always. And that's how I did this one. And then I also stamped my Inspired by Life, Created by Hand. So that's my other card. And here is the other one that I made that's identical to it as well. So I have those that I have created, and I have those. So these are all going to the family members that I lost. So yes, those are all my cards for this month, and I want to thank you guys so much for taking out time to watch my video. I hope it has inspired you, and I want to thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Blessings, and have a beautiful and wonderful day. Until next time, bye bye.